who, actually was a bureaucrat, I should say, an IFS officer. But he dedicated his whole life to farming, especially on medicinal and aromatic plants. You should see the way he have worked. I don't think there is any plant he has not touched. Not only that, where he is working, that is most important. Maybe one of the, what is a most backward state, what we might say, Chhattisgarh. And I had the privilege to be with him for last one day, not one day, more than a day, I guess. And I could see, you will not see a person of his stature engaging so deeply with the farming community. He knows every bit of herbal farms, not only everything. And he explains it much better than I think a farm scientist can explain you and show you. And the way he has worked in that state, I don't know, maybe I think 20 plants he specially focused. I think you are promoting. Because see, if one plant is not getting price, there is an alternative. 20 options for a farmer. That makes it really something changing. Besides the way he promote the forest, that I think you should hear from the story. So wonderful story. I think nobody else has done anywhere. And if that taken up by every state, I think India will be a country of forest. So much new ideas, new concepts and implementing. He is not bothered who supports him or not. The dedication, the passion, the mission in which he works actually inspires anyone who go there. So you might see him a very humble person, but he's so humble, I should say, and his work is fantastic and majestic, which can never be measured. So sir, we are extremely happy, and you should remember he is from Andhra Pradesh, and he so settled and become a part of Chhattisgarh now, a family of Chhattisgarh. And you see, when he talks about the tribals and the people there and the way he mingles, and I had been with him to the farm, how he has done the mechanization, how it is going to do. There are few, you can sit with him as an encyclopedia in that field. There is no doubt on that. I don't think there will be anyone who can match with his proficiency in herbal sphere. There is no doubt on that. And that's what I want. Let the world know the way he has worked and made hundreds of farmers lakpatis, and he's dreaming of making many of the crorepati's. And I'm confident this year in Millionaire Farmer of India, we see some of them coming from Chhattisgarh and even talking their experience, how they have succeeded, and how farming can be a lucrative profession where you can gain and also earn a loan. So sir, we are extremely happy to have you here. We wish to hear from you more of your journey and the way you are moving ahead in Chhattisgarh, especially on the herbal crop. Please come, sir.
Thank you very much, Krishna. Thank you very much, Dominic sir, Mrs. Dominic, and his very young team. Really, as you told, the average age is definitely very less. And regarding the works, regarding herbs, if I speak, these medicinal and aromatic plants forms a very minor segment in the eyes of whole forestry. When you see in forestry, you have timber trees, you have different canopies, and you have different levels, herbs, shrubs, climbers, and when it comes to herbs, is a ground crops. Under minor forest products, nowadays re-christened as non-timber forest products, and it forms a very sub-segment. Medicinal plants is a very small segment of the non-timber forest products, and also when you see in the whole forest, it is very trivial. But this trivial, it is just like an atom bomb. Medicinal plants can explode like anything for the income generation of the farmers of the local communities just by doing nothing. Just by doing nothing, every year crores of rupees generated from the forest. By the starting of the monsoon, every tuber will sprout, every seed will germinate, which are lying in the forest floor. So what we have to do is, we have to protect the existing source and we have to augment by seeing the technical aspects, the seed sowing and seed dribbling and plants, keeping the plants, so that what will happen in the times to come, you have wonderful diversity and you have excellent growth in the numbers and variety, and rare endangered threatened species can be re-brought to the forest. Then organic certification possible, because by default organic, and you can sell in quantities. So for the industry and the local people, local communities, income will be generated, huge income can be generated. If you see 1 kilo of sarpagandha roots, 1000 rupees. One plant can produce easily 50 grams of plant, root, dry root. So you can imagine, we put in Korba district, there is one place, Korba district, we put 42,000 plants, herbal plants in 3,000 hectares. So what is going to happen? Next 1.5 years, we are getting seeds, it will be spreading. We are getting a lot of roots and all, we can sell it. So this is what in situ conservation it is called, on the site conservation. This is one activity of our board. Other thing is coming out of the forest, that is cultivation of the medicinal herbal plants outside the forest area for the promotion of the farmers on the farmer land. So it's simply to tell, it's a very long story. Just I will tell just half a minute, one slide I can say. The first one is, what is my objective? My objectives goes, I generated my objective from the Mann Ki Baat of Honorable Prime Minister of India and Agricultural Ministers, Ayush Ministers from time to time, and our Honorable Chief Minister and Forest Minister. What they are all visualizing, all of them are interested in the promotion of the growth of the farmer, doubling the income, which is a common word we see. We doubled the income already. So with these medicinal plants only, which are considered as a minor segment, but it's not minor segment. 8,500 Ayurvedic companies are there in the country, and then across the globe we are exporting herbal extracts. This forms a very big domain, in fact. So more than timber, these are being sold. More than several thousands of crores of rupees aromatic plants we are doing. And aromatics and medicinal plants, they are all coming under the herbal route. So first of all, the objective is doubling the income, then organic production, and production cost should be less. And these are the things we are focusing. These objectives, we want to make farmers lakpatis. 1 year, 1 lakh in 1 acre land. This is our idea. So simultaneously, Honorable Prime Minister is also, he also announced a program, Lakpati Didi Yojana. And under this Lakpati Didi Yojana also, we made a group of women self-help groups, Panchayat land, under district mineral fund head. We developed 50 acres of lemongrass cultivation. Now oil is also being produced. First check was already given. So these sort of things are happening. And apart from this, a lot of ideas and models. Mahila Sashaktikiran, women empowerment. पुरुष लोग जा करके खेत में 1 एकड़ में जितना कमाता है, same amount can be developed, can be gained by women in the home itself. For example, in the village, if you put about 125 Satawar plants, Sim Shakti variety, just in 1.5 year, it will give 1 kilo. 1 kilo means 250 rupees. Almost 50,000 rupees you can generate. And in the villages, we have backyard, front yard, a lot of space. So there 125, 150, 100 Sarpagandha plants or Nannari plants, Bada Anantam you can put. They will also give another 10 to 15,000. So per acre, sitting at home, she will gain about 20 to 25,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees even. And she will get seeds she will get, she can propagate number by next year. This is how some model. Then mango orchards, everybody knows. Below the mango orchard, nobody cultivate anything generally. I hope I am right. Mango orchard, any orchard, land is empty on the ground. Underneath this, any orchard, because of the light, because of the shade, nothing can be grown. That is the idea. That is what nobody will do. There are plants, medicinal plants, herbs, which will give lakhs of rupees. Sarpagandha, Pacholi, Nanari, Shatavari, all these plants can be grown. About 2 years, one can get 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, even 5 lakhs. So such interventions we are doing, and a lot of other crops we brought from outside of the Chhattisgarh and brought into central Chhattisgarh. Since it is located in central India, we have all the typical climates of adjoining states, northern, southern, like that. So it is very much suitable. So like that we did some experiments, and some other interventions are, suppose if you go by manual farm workers, 30,000-40,000 only for weeds removal and agricultural operations. We tried to do the mechanical operation with the reaper and cultivator and rotavator, which brought about the per acre cost of production 40 to 50,000 rupees. So that is a good income. Likewise, some interventions we made, and I love to share those things in the times to come by different methods and all. And thank you for honoring me. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable insights.